So anyway, today I'm just hanging out at home and I'm trying to use up my produce from last month. I want to make a vegan chicken salad, and I want to make some like a ramen soup. And what else? Oh, I still have that daikon radish. I'm going to make I have a recipe, it's braised. I don't know what it'll taste like, but it looked good. So I want to try to make that. I'm cutting up some celery. I have too much of that. I'm going to freeze that. And so that's what I'm doing today, just kind of hanging out at home. And yesterday when I was at Aldi's, I was shopping around the store, and this gentleman comes up to me and says, "I thought you make everything from scratch." And I was just kind of so surprised that he said that. I just kind of went, okay. I said, well, my grandson's with me, and he doesn't usually eat what I do. But then I got to thinking, and it's like, how did he know I cook everything from scratch? So I'm wondering if it wasn't a subscriber that lives around here that recognized me. I have no idea. But it was just kind of really an odd experience. So if you are the subscriber that came up to me in Aldi's, let me know down below so I can solve this mystery. All right, I'll be back later with more chit-chat.
Guys, you want some carrots? Oh, you like carrots, huh? Want some carrots? Come here, Lizzie. Come over here. Oh, they love carrots. Here, Bandit, you want another one? Here you go, little one. All right, that's all. I want to show you guys what my 1 month produce looks like. So, all right, I still have carrots left. I had 2 pounds. This is what's left, and the doggies still like them. This cabbage is still beautiful. I have to do something with that. My radishes are still edible, but they are starting to grow. Like I said, you have to look at this produce often and take away any bad parts. These are actually 2 romaine lettuces that I bought last month. They're a month old, so they're still looking pretty good. I did have to take some things that were turning yellow and brown off the top. This celery is a month old. It's starting to get a couple of bad places. I'm going to cut this up and freeze it because it's not going to last too much longer. And then I still have this daikon radish that I'm going to peel, and I have a recipe for a fat burning soup that I want to make out of that. So I want to try roasting the radishes because I have heard that you can roast them. I've never had them roasted. I don't know if they're good or not. But I want to use up all this produce within the next day or so because when I went on my shopping haul, I showed you guys I bought a package of kale. I still have to package that, and 3 more romaine lettuces. And then I had bought these onions, these spring onions, and they are just going crazy. Let me get it over here. There we go. So I want to cut the tops off and freeze some of those too because they're just getting too big. Now I do change this water every day, otherwise it gets really smelly and they start to rot. So I just wanted to show you what 1 month old produce looks like. in case you were skeptical of it not being able to last 1 month. And I have another video on how I keep my produce fresh. So if you want to check that out, I'll leave it linked below. And I got to get busy and do something with this. Chloe went to bed. She was tired. She even covered herself up. Didn't you, baby? Oh, you look so comfy. You good girl. And these guys aren't liking it. What's going on? Oh, leave her alone. She wants to take a nap. You go take a nap in a different chair.
Friends, I'm back. Look at my hair. Well, I went and picked up my convertible, and this is the results. The guy was showing me how to put the top up and down because it's different than my other car, which is also convertible. And it's a totally different way the top goes down. This one, the top kind of slides into this trunk place, whereas my other car just kind of goes like this and goes and folds down. So anyway, he put the top down to show me how it works, and he said, "Oh, well, do you want me to put the top back on?" And I looked at him, I said, "Nope." It's a good thing it's 61 degrees today. I don't know if I would have done that if it was much cooler, but oh, it was glorious. This is why I love convertibles. I really love them. And with my other car, the top was having issues. It sounded like an old groaning person trying to get up and down when I did the top. It would just groan and groan and groan. And I was starting to get worried that if I put the top down, that I wouldn't be able to get the top back up and I'd be stuck somewhere in the rainstorm. So I really haven't used the top in my other car for about a year. So, and I didn't realize how much I missed it. So this was just, it was fun. It was really fun. So anyway, I did it, and I made the right decision. So anyway, I was just going to do a little bit day in the life here. I made a big, huge fruit salad. I had still fruit left from my last, not this haul, but the haul from February. I still have some apples left. I still have some oranges left. I still have a lot of frozen fruit that I've had in my freezer that needs to be used up. That thing is just not very attractive. But anyway, so I just made a big bowl, and I did 1 apple, 1 orange, and I dumped a little bit of all the different fruits that I have: peaches, mango, cherries. I even still had some mulberries that I picked from the back tree that I had frozen, and blueberries. And then now when I go to eat it, I have some bananas and I have some grapes that I just bought in the last haul. So I'll add those too, and I'll have fruit salad for a couple of days anyway. And what I don't eat as a fruit salad, I'm probably going to make a smoothie out of it. So, but it's a big bowl. Hang on, I'll show it to you. Doesn't that look yummy? And it's got this lovely juice that's starting to accumulate. And I had bought yogurt in my haul too. So I'm going to top this with some yogurt, and it'll be delicious. I do put a little bit of sweetener on here, not sugar, but sweetener. I like the whole earth. I've talked about that before. So I put 2 or 3 packets on. I just taste it. So anyway, that's my fruit salad. I did that this morning. And I did make a ramen soup yesterday. But And this is a good example of what you shouldn't do when you stockpile things. I don't even remember when I bought these ramen noodles, but it's been a good while. So I made the soup, and it was just carrots and some celery that I had left over that needed to be used. It was just a little tiny pot of soup. It was maybe a serving for one or two. And that was great. And then I put these ramen noodles in there, and boy, were they funky. It just had a really funky taste to it. So unfortunately, I needed to throw that out. And so don't store your ramen noodles too long. I've had these a long time. So that's what I've been up to today. And then my grandson called me. I did put out some leftovers for dinner that I had in the freezer. It was a vegetable lasagna that's still thawing too. My grandson called me. He was off from school again today. He still has that respiratory thing going on. I don't know, a lot of people have it, and a lot of people can't get rid of the cough. So his mama took him to the doctor, and he called me and he said, "Nani, do you want me to bring you an Impossible Whopper?" And of course I said, sure. So that's what I had. I had half earlier today, and I'll have the other half for dinner. And I'm just going to stick some frozen fries that I have in my air fryer and call it good. So I was going to do a cooking video, but I'll have to put that off until tomorrow. And I'll come up with something. I don't know what yet. So anyway, I just wanted to have a little chat and tell you that I picked up my car and I really, really like it. And it's a good thing it was a nice day today. So anyway, I don't have anything else. Nothing much going on. So I just want to say I love you guys. I wish you abundant blessings, and I'll see you next time.